So the Lakers have had 5 in double figures each of the last 2 games, and none has hit the double figure mark in each of those last 2.
Monk. So we learned just yesterday on a non-Lakers practice day that Monk was going to be out on the 19th, so they'll reevaluate him in a week, but that at least sounds good, right? It makes you think that it's not serious, as does the word strain. Now for THT, they're still evaluating the finger when
HT.
It'll make him mad here too, because it's not a learning situation for this unit, because it's the same unit that's been out there.
Dwight, slam, dunk. Boy, he cleaned up.
Contend with him underneath.
DeAndre Ayton goes to the dribble from the Bahamas. DeAndre Ayton. Corner of the key. Yeah, that's automatic. Who in turn stumbles over Bridges. Carmelo. Yes, sir. Melo from deep. Crowd eats it up.
I like his mind more than anything. I mean, he understands the game. We know that he can shoot the basketball, but he's showing a real awareness of the game itself.
That's pretty good defense, but CP3 is just better.
Yeah.
Good beats Phoenix team. They won't sneak up on anybody. Chris Paul bumping into Kendrick Nunn. Chris Paul, stutter step, nearly ran himself, and he knocks it down. Full fouls. Fouled out in 12 minutes in one game. Chris Paul misses. Kendrick Nunn got a hand on it to knock it away from the much taller DeAndre Ayton. Russ is back into the game. Catch, shoot, Melo! Knock it down! Shoot the basketball like that. Of course, he has done it his whole career. Nothing but net for Jay Crowder in the corner.
Jay Crowder's done that a lot.
They've hit 5 threes, so has Phoenix. The Lakers last year, 3-point shooting. They ranked 21st in the NBA. Bridges.
Speaking of 3-point shooting.
Yes. Maine came in to the night 3 for 11 from 3. Played 20 minutes the other night.
Well, he's 0 for 2 tonight from that distance.
So here we go, 3 for 13.
So will not do it right to the Lakers.
You know, we mentioned this the other night. You know, the Lakers are 0-3, and Phoenix last year was 0-4 in the preseason. They still made the final. Yes! We thought he might get a whistle. They're just not calling it. The Laker defense. Westbrook wearing that familiar number 0 on his jersey. Ellington, just like you wanted, Stu Lance.
That's what I want to see from him. He's obviously very, very capable of knocking down open looks. Drive and kick, and he's just spotted up in that short corner, and he drilled it.
From North Carolina, played there for 3 years, now 33 years of age. Played with 9 different teams. We're talking about good guys. One of these guys, and they dropped that out of bounds.
Under pressure from Russell Westbrook. DeAndre Ayton was there trying to corral that rebound.
Russ has a couple of assists. AD is 2 for 6. Lakers are 11 for 31 from the floor. Being outshot by about 8 percentage points so far in the game. Ooh, Ellington moves in from a logo ball to just outside the arc.
Well, the flyby made him move in because he was getting ready to let that one go.
He was right at the tip of the R in the logo. That R kind of comes around that S, doesn't it? Here is Chris Paul. Out of Bridges, gets bumped by AD. Campaign. Mentioned from China to the NBA, and now a new 3-year contract after his great play in the playoffs. Good box out by Dwight. Long lead, not a good decision by Russ, but it goes to Davis, and they nearly scored.
Wow.
Russ knows that wasn't a good decision, but they were very fortunate.
Very fortunate, and as they ended up, it could have been a 3-point play as they tipped it for away from Bazemore right to Anthony Davis, who can't believe he missed that one, even though he got fouled by CP3.
Yeah, 2 Suns were in the way before that pass was even going to get to a Laker. Turnovers so far 9 for the purple and gold, 5 for Phoenix. Anthony Davis.
Lakers on a little bit of a run here. They were down 40-28, 40-35.
AD 74%er during the last regular season. Missed a ton of time, more than any time during his career. Missed 30 games in a row at one point. Paul, corner, right in front of the Laker bench, rolling to the basket. Then the give to Ayton, and the Lakers stood their ground. Boy, the bigs underneath that time did their job, both AD and Dwight.
Yeah, DeAndre Ayton went up to shoot it on the pass. I mean, the pass that he got, but then he dropped the ball and then was the first to touch it. He can't do that, so they called the traveling violation. Turnover, give the ball to the Lakers. Down by 4.
The wall of the resistance. Not the rise of the resistance, the wall of the resistance that time. That one didn't close. That one didn't hit the rim.
He may have gotten a piece of that
Yeah,
shot.
might have. Payne attacking 47. Little start and stop. That was picked up by Dwight, who's in chase mode. Bazemore's got Cameron Payne versus a very cohesive unit. They played a lot together. Bridges moves in just inside the free throw line. Got to get a bounce. The Don Nelson bounce does not. Taken by Dwight.
Another swarming defensive play.
Ooh, they were setting up a lob. Russ to AD.
Payne said, let me hold you so you can't embarrass me under the basket with this dunk. So he just grabbed the arm of Anthony Davis and gets called for the foul.
They're ready to set that up.
But defense is what's been causing the advantage for the Lakers. They've done a good job of swarming on the defensive end. A lot of energy down here in the last 5 minutes or so.
Yeah, and that's good. And that's something we've talked about, Stu, right from the get-go. Finding that defensive identity that they certainly had and carried them all the way through the championship.